Yes.
Oh. Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Side Eye Chat.
Y'all heard that harmony? Ha! I had the bass. I had the bottom.
I don't know what I had. I can't sing.
I had the bravado.
I am Phils. This is Carter and Angie. So we hope you guys are ready for some wonderful. You want to be close to me.
I wanna be next to you.
So we hope you guys are ready for some great topics. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Make sure you like, share, and comment. If you're not following us, make sure you follow us on all 3 platforms: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. First topic.
Yep. And turn your volumes down.
Oh yeah, is mine down? No.
What?
All right, here we go.
No, it wasn't down.
First topic.
I just jacked that up. It's on the screen. Go ahead. I gotta figure this out.
All right, so first topic is, how would you feel if your current boo was still logging into and checking their ex's social media or iCloud accounts? How would you feel about that? Still logging in, checking their ex's social media and iCloud accounts. How would you feel?
To see what
they're doing, to be nosy. How would you feel, Angie?
That means they're not my boo at all. Because I definitely have a problem with that. Like, if that's your ex, then they need to be your ex.
Why are you checking for them?
The only reason you should be looking behind you is if I'm behind you. You don't need to be looking back for your ex.
Period. I agree with what Angie said. Like, why are you checking for an ex? Unless you still have some feelings there, or like why do you care what they do if that's your ex? If you moved on, then you've moved on. That means if you're checking for what they do, you haven't completely moved on.
You have not moved on.
Right.
You have not moved on, and you need to move on because it can cause some problems. Not necessarily for the new people's relationship, but for you and your personal.
Have any of you guys ever experienced like an ex or someone you're dating's ex, like still checking their social media or their like accounts?
I mean, people do that crap all the time. They'll be making sneak diss comments or something underneath or whatnot, or they might send, a message or something and be like,
you.
Oh, I guess you living the good life now. I guess you finally done moved on. I guess you don't miss all of this no more.
I actually dated somebody that had an ex or a baby mama / ex that actually sent the picture of us to him saying, "Oh, you happy with your new girl?
You posted her now. I remember
like, what?
You posted her now.
It's like, whoa, Kimosabi. Why she worried?
Seem too much.
Seem too much.
So,
don't worry
to
about me.
piggyback off that. So that's the same thing. Like, if you break up with someone and you found out that they cheated on you, do you address it or no?
It's over. Like, there's no point in addressing it.
If it's over and you find out after the fact, I was
gonna say, if it's over, there's no point in addressing it because it's over. But that's a good, because you're gonna be mad, like, you little.
Ooh. You ain't no good.
All right, let's see what they're saying in the comments. Let's see, Deshaun. What y'all at tonight? Deshaun said the real question is why you still got their information.
True.
That is the real question. Why you still have the information? Like, you with me? Don't play them type of games. I'll kill you both.
I'm with you, Deshaun.
I'm with Deshaun.
I will kill.
Like literally.
You shouldn't still be checking your ex's stuff. Like, first of all, when you break up, you're supposed to change all your passwords anyway, because you never know what they might have hacked.
Right. That's just crazy. Samaj said if I knew a chick was doing that, I'd let her go. She ain't ready for me.
That's true.
That's so true.
She's not ready to move on. She's still obsessed with her ex, and she can't have a successful relationship moving forward with somebody because she can't.
This kind of goes along with what remember what I was talking about a couple weeks ago when I was like, what if your ex still had your Netflix account and was like still logging in?
I mean, I was guilty of that.
That's why I brought it up.
I was guilty
the password on them
because it was logged into
She
my
got the
TV.
password changed on her,
and then they thought they was gonna deactivate their Netflix. But because they didn't change their password, I reactivated it from my TV.
That's so messed up.
It was COVID.
First of all, if we're done, the Netflix is done too, boo.
I cut my cable off.
Look, if we're done, the Netflix is done too, boo.
So what did they do?
Wasn't no more jobs.
She couldn't get back in.
We kept going back and forth.
Okay.
I guess they didn't realize what was happening, but we kept going back and forth. So I would have Netflix like every 2 days.
Until they figured it out.
All
right, Pop, that's real petty.
Very.
Hey. Don't blame me because you ain't changed your stuff. It's already auto logged in. I don't know your password. It's just saved.
And you would have cut. As soon as we broke up, I would have cut you off.
They did.
It ain't nothing that you still had Netflix.
But that was saved into my TV. They should have changed their password. That is not my fault.
I was watching her
social
Netflix.
media.
I mean, I was watching his Netflix.
I wasn't checking on social media though.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that much.
That's
I don't
overboard.
I don't even follow exes on social media.
Me either.
Like I don't want to know what
Delete.
you got going on, and you don't need to know what I got going on. Like we decided to go our separate ways, so you live your life happy. I'm gonna live my life happy, and
leave it.
that's it. Leave it alone.
That's in the past, basically.
Yes, just let the past be
The
in the past. Any
All
more
right,
comments before we?
Yeah, I was gonna say before we move on, I do want to shout out this person that I'm wearing their shirt. It says support your supporters, and this is Bub Pog's shirt. So basically, if you want to support
your supporter.
Hey,
That's
Bub.
true. Support the
And
people that support you.
What are you wearing?
Every time I come around, you'll say that bling bling.
Okay.
So this is yet another piece from Bite My Closet. So please support Bree Gillens and Bite My Closet online boutique.
I can't even look over that.
I know she blinging. It's like reflecting off the
blinding.
bling bling.
All
right, moving on.
We're moving on. All right, hold on. I gotta scroll. You know what I'm saying? This thing. All right. Hit it.
Let me stop. Y'all know I ain't got no rhythm.
All right,
it just happens that way.
Oh, this is a good one, y'all. This is a good one, y'all. We gotta get.
This is a good one.
We gotta get started.
Okay.
Okay. This is not a sex topic. That's not why I said it was good. So don't do me. It's too early.
You would know.
We're not gonna start off.
You'll know when it's Carter time. If it's Carter time.
Right. It ain't gotta be Carter time every time. So is focusing on our partner's negatives or flaws ruining relationships? Is focusing on the negatives ruining relationships?
I think it could be.
It's
look at it that both ways.
It's
like, I feel like if it's a constant focus, then it's gonna deter the relationship. If it's something that like you're nagging about constantly, it's gonna deter the relationship. If it's something that you're trying to help them improve on, or kind of like use like constructive criticism and help them better themselves, then I think it's okay. But if it's something like a constant nagging, then you might want to reevaluate if you want to be with that person, because that's too much for a person to take.
I agree. I guess at a certain point, when does it become too much if you keep reiterating, just focusing in on the negative things about your partner? When does it become an issue? Because at some point, I guess they'll think that's all that you think of them,
right?
The negative stuff, and not, well, you saying I'm doing all of this wrong, but what about the stuff?
What about that right? I do?
So I think it can become a distraction to the relationship.
And possibly ruin it.
Yeah, possibly ruin it.
I think it's easier to focus on negatives just naturally because people want things to be as close to perfect as possible. They want things to be fixed. They want things to be right. So it's easier to point out when something goes wrong or when something's not right. And, I don't think that we are as aware of the fact that we may be only saying the negative things. That's why I compliment, saying thank you, I appreciate you. Things like that really make a difference, because when you only focus on the negative about your partner, you really do forget all of the great things that they bring to the table.
Because you're always
worried about the stuff that isn't necessarily right. But as long as the good outweighs the bad, then there's not a need to necessarily let the situation go. But if all you focus on is the negative, then when y'all get into an argument or you get into a disagreement, you're gonna feel like, man, well, I don't even know why I'm still dealing with you, because you keep focusing on the negative and you literally lose sight of the positive things they bring to the table.
All right, let's see. Jasmine says, yes, it can make you insecure and feel worthless. Definitely, especially if it's something that's constantly happening. Takara said, absolutely, because you can't see anything they're doing positive. And Antonia said, yes, because it keep you arguing.
I'm sorry, baby.
I
appreciate you.
She said, I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry.
Hey, friend. Hey, Takara.
All right, and Deshaun. Oh, it's a paragraph.
Oh.
Of course.
I already wrote a novel today.
Deshaun, is toxic, but it's not necessary. You're in this relationship to build each other up. Instead of focusing on the positive stuff, you steady on my ass about negative shit about me. Like, WTF, I need you to build me up because I already know my damn flaws. Like, WTF.
I feel like when you get with a person and you learn their flaws and know their flaws, you need to decide early on if that's something you want to deal with.
Something you want to deal with, because people
don't
don't
waste
change.
time.
When people, just because you put a ring on it, don't mean they're gonna change. Just because you put a title to it, don't mean they're gonna change. So you really do have to look at a situation and be like, can I deal with this bucket of negative things long term? But again, always weigh the negatives against the positives, because yeah, no one's perfect, but you may throw away a lot of good for a little bit of that.
Right.
Yeah.
So just figure out if it's something that you can work with and deal with before, getting serious or get in depth with that person.
And go get a medical card, because then you can just totally, like, when they get on your nerves, you can be like,
You
no
gonna
worries, man.
You're going to be smoking.
No worries, man. We're not going to argue with you tonight,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it can help you make it through.
Look at these Virgos all on
Wait,
their
hold
timeline.
on. Don't. It's Virgo season, so don't even.
Y'all know Angie's birthday coming up.
Yeah. 4 more days.
But who's counting?
I'm ready for my
We
birthday.
might have a turn up bash.
Samaj said, folks don't change after a ring. That is
Doesn't change
weird.
anything.
Yes.
Yeah, people
Yeah,
don't.
they
Actually,
don't.
they
Oh,
tend to
that
get
is
worse.
true. They might get worse.
They usually get more
Right.
complacent. Like, I already got what I want. You ain't going nowhere.
Yes.
You ain't going
My wife.
nowhere.
Right.
You ain't going
I agree.
nowhere.
You stuck.
Stuck like Chuck. Any final thoughts on focusing on negatives ruining your
Final thoughts. Yes,
relationships?
it is ruining relationships. If you're that type of person that focuses on all of the negatives, try to maybe take a different approach or figure out if that's the person you want to be with.
Attitude of gratitude, man. Try to really focus on the positive, say thank you, and find little things that you appreciate about your partner, because that can, a wise person once told me, the thoughts that you think literally become your future. So if you're constantly focusing on the negative, all you're going to see is negativity moving forward in the future with your partner. But if you focus on the good things that they bring to the table, it will bring those positive things to the forefront and really just kind of shift the dynamic of your relationship, honestly.
Period, Pooh. Final thoughts?
I agree with everything you like.
You give me some
Period.
Oh,
remember that. All right, we're moving on.
Yeah, that part.
Next topic, please. Make sure you like and share.
Like and share.
Arthur said you need to let go and let God. Hey, Arthur, you been MIA. Where you been at?
Where you been off?
Probably been working.
Got a good job in the city. All right, what's next? I just did the last one.
You know I can't see.
Oh, she can't see. All right, go ahead. You can go.
If 2 people have busy schedules, is it a bad thing?
To schedule
I'm gonna
sex.
say this. Oh, you're adding to it?
Is it a bad thing to schedule sex?
Oh, I didn't know.
It's a bad
I didn't know there's more to it.
Oh.
Well, I was like, is it a bad thing? Why does that
It's
mean that?
absolutely a bad thing to schedule sex. Like,
Why should you?
how do you even get hot
You're gonna
and
have
ready?
to schedule it.
But how do you
If
get
they're
hot
busy.
and ready? But at 3 p.m., babe, we about to get it on. So make sure you
You're
get that thing
anticipating
warmed
But
up.
if you don't schedule it, you might not get it, especially if y'all work 2 different work shifts. And what if your time frame where y'all are at the house together is like an hour? You know what I mean? Like,
Come
from 4 to 5, be
me,
ready.
man.
right, 4 to 5, I'm gonna tell that.
If wait, you need to check if you need to schedule some sex. Why don't you just check my schedule and see when I'm gonna be available?
And surprise me?
Like, come. Yeah, surprise, yeah. I don't know. I'm
I don't
tapping.
know, but, like, if
Come
they're both,
put it in
like-
my face something, but don't tell me at
But-
3 p.m. on Monday we gonna be getting it on, cause I'm not. That's not gonna get me where I need to be.
Well, maybe.
me.
Wait, hold on. Maybe it will because you'll be anticipating
Anticipating
it,
it, like,
and you'll
ooh.
know at 3 o'clock.
Soon as I get
home.
home.
So I don't know. I think it just depends on the person though.
I guess
Because I
it-
know my friend right here.
What? Tell me.
She's gonna put it in her
Text me.
I'll
calendar.
put it on my calendar.
Yeah.
I will leave work early. I will fake a cough. I'll put in a sick day for half a day. Whatever I got to do,
Ooh, I'm
baby,
telling
I
you.
will be
That's
there.
a sick
Tell
day.
them I needs my medicine. I needs my
Well,
medicine.
I mean, if you build up the anticipation, like sexting, send me some pictures, we talk
And
back
Friday
and
at
forth,
3 is going
then
down.
Maybe it would be
Going
different,
down.
but not just saying.
Don't do it bland and be
We
like,
got
okay, so let's
Get
sync
on this
let's
day.
sync our calendars, Ruby.
That's exactly what you. That's how you be. Let me check my calendar.
What? But let me tell you for the
I agree.
Go like,
yo,
like,
schedule
check-
sex is boring.
This girl be like, let me check my calendar, fellas. Wait,
That's for regular
and y'all, she
night.
be just like this. Look,
Got my
now let me
stylist,
check my.
let
me check my-
But for that
I'm
good,
like,
say for that good,
Carter,
girl,
you just
for
coming
that
to my
good,
house.
good.
What you mean check your calendar?
I gotta make sure I'm not double
Exactly.
booking myself.
She acting like she extra booked.
What I do.
All right, let's see. Schedule sex is boring. And no, that's a major turn off, Takara said.
Hey,
But what if you had no other alternative? Like, you guys are super busy. Like,
work multiple
I just
jobs
gave you
on
an idea.
businesses.
What was
Check
it?
my calendar and see when I'm
So
not
you
busy.
gotta share the calendar
and come
then.
show me the bit. But don't tell me at 3 p.m. we gonna be getting it on.
Tell me. Cause at 2:45, I'm gonna have it laid out for you. 2:45.
medicine, gracias. Let me make sure
Mama
Carter
Carter
isn't on her. Yeah, make sure she's not on here because she might get a
It's all right.
whooping.
It's all right. She
I don't
knows
think
her
she on
child.
here.
She knows her child. She's probably on here sneak watching.
Sneak watching.
She does. She
Wake
calls me
up
after.
calls.
That
That's
was,
what I'm talking
that
about.
was a good show, baby. I had
She be sneak watching.
good
A lot of people be
She
sneak
don't
watching.
comment. She don't comment.
A lot of
but she
people be sneak
watching. She
watching.
be sneak watching.
Sneak watcher, show
Where are the
yourself.
sneak
Thank
watchers?
you, Jasmine.
I need all the
Scheduled
sneak
sex
watchers
is
to
not
comment.
bad. It's either you schedule it or you risk not getting
Or you
it,
don't
and
get
now
it.
y'all are Fckastrated, and now y'all Fckastrated.
Fckastrated.
That
Say the word.
is a whole word. Please look it up in ghettodictionary.com.
Okay, we get back to the sneak watchers. Let me
Like,
stop.
come
But anyway,
I think you made that up.
she did
Fckastrated
make
is
it
a
up.
word. It's Fckastrated. It's being frustrated.
Wake up calls
because you're
are
not
winning.
Wake me up.
I don't think it's bad. And hey, Kente, welcome back. We haven't seen you in a month. Let me stop.
Antonio said, oh, here goes
Deshaun.
Deshaun. I knew he was
Whose turn is it? And you got the last one. Go ahead, Angie.
Sex is not something that should be scheduled because it's not promising that when the scheduled time comes, you'll still want to make love. It's spontaneous love making that makes a relationship work. Oh, wait, hold on.
See more.
It's not.
It's not a planned event. I agree. Deshaun.
Yes, Deshaun, you're right.
Man.
I see it from both sides though, because I'm busy.
Man, okay, all right. All y'all mofos, keep as the old folks say, keep having birthdays. So all y'all don't schedule me no sex people. Keep having birthdays. Keep having responsibilities. Let me see how that work out for you. Whereas for me,
Carter gonna be gone. Let me stop.
I'm gonna make my scheduled appointment
Wait,
while you
yeah.
sitting there being fucking straight.
Before you go, y'all better
She's talking about
figure something out.
straighted. The word
Exactly.
Carter made up.
Fckastrated.
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 Y'all remember that
That's
word.
all the syllables.
Okay.
All the
Right.
syllables.
Deshaun said, Jasmine said schedule the sex. Deshaun said, I'm with Angie, just wake me up.
Exactly, Deshaun.
Wake me up.
Well,
It don't gotta be 3 p.m. It could be 3 a.m.
3 a.m. Don't wake me up at 3 a.m. because I got to get up to go to work at 5.
Girl, bye.
if you wake me up in the
I
middle
gotta
of
go
the
to
night,
work. If I don't get listen, guys, if I don't get like enough sleep for work, I can't
Well,
work.
it sounds
You're a
like you're on the
Krabby Patty?
I'm not a
sex
Krabby
side.
Patty though.
Krabby Patty.
No, I'm
She
not a
needs
Krabby
scheduled
Patty.
sex.
I just need my sleep.
Okay.
I need my hours of sleep. That's all.
She needs sleep more than sex.
I need my
ABC
hours.
schedule sex is good.
ABC schedule sex is good. ABC.
I don't know what
What is
that
that?
is. Is that
Anniversary,
ABC?
birthday,
And Christmas?
Christmas, yeah.
Oh,
I had to think.
I had to think about
Sex
that.
can happen any and everywhere and anytime. That's true.
We can just
That
like
is true.
who
We
sang
can
that?
do
112?
it anywhere.
Both of our
I was
bodies
thinking Janet
everywhere.
Jackson. Anytime.
Oh, anyway, yeah, anytime.
Any place I-
Okay.
All right. Final thoughts on scheduling sex. Yes, no, maybe so. I'm in the middle, so y'all two split. Yeah, I mean, I'm both of y'all together.
I had changed it, but I'm gonna say
Oh,
do what
go
you
ahead.
gotta do.
Do what you gotta do.
Be spontaneous.
Spontaneous
Check my
is always
schedule without
good.
me knowing.
Make it happen, but be spontaneous.
Yeah, because surprises are always good.
Yes.
Now,
Surprise.
here's a kind of a taboo
Put it in
topic.
Ooh, it's a taboo topic.
Okay.
What age should parents have the sex talk with their kids?
Ooh.
I'm gonna defer to the parents. I'm gonna defer to the
Way
parents. on this
younger
one
than
before-
it is now.
Well, you can
because-
refer to the parents, but people can still put their perspectives in
Yeah.
because they're
I'm still gonna
they,
have
and
it,
they can
but I'm
tell
just
us
saying.
when they got their sex talk too. What age did they get it? I don't even remember getting one. I just remember my daddy saying, "Whoever I mess with, he gonna put their thing in the dirt." What? So I was like, "Oh, I ain't messing with nobody."
Okay, this
I was
is what
scared to have a
remember.
boyfriend.
5th grade, I remember having the video at school where
Oh,
you
yeah.
learn about your period and all this stuff. I can't say that I actually sat down with my mom and had a
sex
conversation talk about sex. But what I can say is I think the age needs to be a lot younger now because
now
of phones, internet,
social media.
Mm-hmm.
But how young is too young?
Well, listen, I was listening to the Breakfast Club this morning.
All right.
And the rapper Yellow Beezy, they caught his 7-year-old stepson logged into an OnlyFans account. And then the mom said, "Oh, he watches porn all the time." A
what?
7-year-old.
Okay with that? That's too young.
So I'm trying to figure out.
I'm sorry. They need to have a talk with him because he's already starting young.
7.
7?
And she said it like it was nothing.
I remember when TJ was in.
all the
Did I
time.
tell you a story about TJ was in 3rd grade when I asked him if he knew what sex was?
Did he know what it was?
No, he thought sex was this.
Kissing.
I was like, yes. But like seriously, I have. This is a good topic, especially for me because I have a teenage son
with a girlfriend.
Actually, he's exploring his options right now.
Oh, okay.
You know, Auntie Carter know everything.
They on a break.
They's on a break. And
I don't know what day it is.
They've
been hanging out
We
again.
told him he don't need to go back that way.
They was just on a date last weekend, but
they did go on a date.
They was hanging
They're
out.
Okay.
They're hanging out. I don't know what.
Okay, player TJ. I
But
see
listen, I try to have sex talks with my son all the time because of the simple fact that he's a teenager and teenagers get
horny.
Yeah, that part. So I want to make sure like he knows like, listen, if you're thinking about doing this, you need to protect yourself. There's these diseases. I showed him pictures of diseases when he was in 6th grade.
Oh wow.
And he was like grossed out from 6th grade to 8th grade. He was grossed out, but now I don't know if he's grossed out anymore because he's in high school.
Girl.
So.
Show him pictures of people with the mouth sores.
I showed him that. I showed him pictures of all that. He was like, "That's a disease." I'm like, "Yep."
They call it a cold sore.
Yeah, that's the form of herpes, buddy. So like, it's just I think it has to be like an ongoing conversation because it never gets old.
Desiree said,
Oh,
it should be an ongoing
comments.
conversation, in my opinion. That's Desiree's opinion.
Somebody put 5.
Deshaun said, "My mama never." That's kind of. I mean,
you know what? Sometimes it's a touchy subject, and parents don't know how to approach this situation. I've talked to several teenagers because I do teach them, and a lot of them say that parents don't really touch that subject or touch the situation, and they learn from outsiders, which is not good. All right, you can go ahead and finish the comments.
Jasmine said, "My parents never talked with me. I learned things on my own." That's what you don't want your kids to do.
Because the streets will teach them if you don't.
They'll teach them.
And they'll teach them all wrong.
Yeah.
Arthur said 5.
5
they get ready to go to kindergarten.
Oh my Lord.
5 is young.
I was proposed to in kindergarten.
Girl, that was fake.
But boy stole his mama's wedding ring.
You know what happened to me?
He stole his mama's wedding ring and proposed to me.
I got punched in the stomach in 3rd grade. I would never forget this by this boy named Dennis Brown. And if you were out there, I'm still mad because he would ask me to be his girlfriend, and I said no, and he punched me in my stomach, and all the wind from my stomach was gone. Like literally, I had to go to the clinic and everything.
Dennis beat that ass.
I was like, ooh. No, my brothers got him though. My brother got him. My brother and his friends got him at PE, but still, I would never forget that. So Dennis Brown, if you're watching this,
Dennis Brown.
I am still mad that you took my air from my stomach.
Dennis the Menace.
What? That boy.
Cara said, "I never got one. However, I gave my daughter the talk about 7th grade. That sounds about right.
Yeah, because that's when they're kind of like finding themselves. That middle school age, they're like finding themselves, finding out about
get them before
sex.
they get to middle school.
You got middle school, like, because some girls get pregnant.
I
in
had
middle
an
school.
8th grader. My first year teaching, she was 8 months pregnant with her second child. The first day of 8th grade. She was 8 months pregnant with her second child. The first day of 8th grade. I was like, I'm not grown enough to teach you. Like,
girl, you need to be at a job right now. Clock it in. My mother has always been open, but it was age appropriate.
Hey, Desiree! We both was like Desi. All right. Deshaun said, "My mama never had to talk with me. I had to learn by school, sex ed, and from personal experience."
Demaria said 7.
7 years old or 7th grade?
Wait, hold on. Well,
age 7.
Age 7.
Samaj said 9, 10. I was experimenting at 9.
Oh my God!
Boy, you was an early bloomer. 9 years
The
old.
girl was 9, 10. That's what I want to know. Let me go check.
Samaj.
Sometimes they be dealing with older girls. So he might have been 13. She might have been 13. 14
He was 9.
Yep. Cara says, "If you want to be the person to educate your kids, then you can't wait because you will hear they will hear everything right
and
and wrong from their friends.
True.
Hey, Top Fan.
Sorry, go ahead, Deborah.
Top fan.
Oh, Deborah.
Oh, that's also my bestie, by the way.
Hey, Andy's bestie. All right, Devion said 12 or 13, but if you listen to your kids, you will know. Nothing was taboo in my mom's house. We talked about everything. That's good, though. Every household is different, though. That's the
Every
thing.
household is
and
different.
sex is a touchy subject, especially with kids.
Oh, he said the girl was 10. When he said 19, he said the girl was 10.
Oh,
so that was my
you was
mistake.
9 and she was 10, so you like older women. Okay. Demarius said, I had some 5 and 6-year-olds at camp one summer drawing pictures of body parts and saying they wanted to give and receive. 5 and 6? Head?
Oh no!
How did they know what that was at 5 and 6?
Because they probably saw
don't know
somebody doing
nothing
it in their
about
household.
Hopefully.
They probably have older siblings.
Let me go
and stuff.
talk.
It's also the stuff that you watch on TV too. I mean, a lot of stuff is extremely
I'm not gonna
sexually
let my child
suggestive.
watch no sex.
But I mean, even like something like Empire or other stuff that comes on stuff like Fox or ABC,
Ooh,
they have like sexually suggestive actions. So
Yeah.
after too many times of seeing somebody's face go down like this on the camera,
They're gonna figure out what it is.
out where the fuck that face is going.
Oh my god.
Desiree did say parents need to explain consent, which is a big thing, especially going on in our society now with people like giving consent, not giving consent, then screaming rape. So yeah, consent is a big thing that definitely needs to be explained. I'm glad Desiree brought that
And
up.
not putting yourself in a position for someone to lie about consent.
Yeah.
True.
Samaj said his mom had to talk with him at 12 and it was too late.
Samaj, you fast.
You fast.
You
At
real
9,
fast.
you was...
You've been slacking for a long time, Samaj.
This is a no judgment zone.
We're not judging you,
I'm
sorry.
not judging. No.
But, dang, 9?
Samaj said
he
with
just
all of his experience, he obviously knows what he's doing by now.
All right, so let's keep going. Cara, you want to be Cara?
Cara said you can't underestimate what your child already knows. My mind is blown every time I talk to my 14-year-old.
Yeah, that part.
Daniela.
Hey, girl.
She said, girl, I'm going through it now with my 16-year-old.
I think it might be late, Daniela.
So Samaj said the girl was 10. Marquintis said, I tried it at 10. She was 14. You know me.
Oh, yeah, I do know.
Miss
Yeah,
Phil.
you was an early bloomer.
He said, I told my mama I got busy. She just bought me condoms at 13.
Oh my god.
I mean, if they're already doing it, you're not going to be able to stop them.
There's so many influences right now.
Y'all.
Kids are influenced by so many things that are going on.
Yeah, even videos.
Like the videos,
like
the
how does a
sexy-
2-year-old know
like
to
the
put her
video,
hands on her knees and try to twerk and she's still in a diaper? She can barely walk, but she's trying
like
to
she on
twerk.
TikTok twerking. Hey, I mean that's what it is these days.
That's who raised her.
Samad said the music today, yes, is different to the point it's too specific. 20 years ago, kids had to read between the lines. That is true.
Now you're just talking about walk.
Now you're talking about walk.
We got a whole walk.
Went over our head.
A lot of stuff went over our head. We
Like,
just
we
not
didn't
figuring
know.
it out.
I was like 22 when I knew what Uchi Wally Wally was really talking about. Before I heard the
This just
Uchi
was
Wally Wally.
late. Bloomer, Carter.
I knew
Hold
what
on,
you
look, my
Wally
mama
Wally
didn't
was.
play that. Let me tell y'all something. My mama told me that I had to choose between cartoons and like MTV and BET and like videos and Real World and all that. She
chose
said,
cartoon.
you either gonna be a kid
Or you gonna be grown.
or you gonna be grown. But you're not gonna be both. So I sure enough chose my cartoons. I was watching Rugrats till I heard
But
it.
cartoons have a lot of adult
Now they do.
content.
Now
Cartoons
they
are not
do.
good.
Yeah.
I
Now
had
they
somebody do a
They
project.
got,
No,
like,
even back then, cartoons have what is it called? Oh my god, somebody did a project on this. I can't remember, but it's like a lot of indirect things within, especially Disney.
When I watch,
If you watch
cartoons
Aladdin-
with my son right now, I'm like,
If you watch Aladdin, one of the castles, a piece of the castle is shaped like a penis. Look it up.
I mean, but come
Yeah.
on. It
There's
was just a
stuff.
shape.
No, there's so many other things.
There's
Look it
other
up.
things in life that are shaped like penises.
Look it up. It's actually a penis. They do that a lot. I'm telling you.
It's
Somebody
just-
did a whole project
it's
on it.
just the
There's a lot of
perversion
brands
people coming in.
like Skittles, Pepsi, like
Y'all
a
know
lot of
y'all
brands
see
that
those
put
things
perverted stuff in their
on
like
social
advertising.
media, and they be like, if you see anything other than this, you're perverted.
Yeah.
So I mean,
No, they have subliminal messages. That's what it is. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
so there you go, Demarius.
Who's-
Help
oh,
my
he
friend
said
out. Yep, Demarius said
Thank you.
subliminal messages.
So yeah, subliminal messages is basically what it is, and somebody did a whole project on it. It's in commercials. It's in a lot of movies, especially Disney movies, and a lot of cartoons, especially SpongeBob. What other cartoons they had? SpongeBob has a lot of nasty stuff. You just have to look it up. You'll see it. There's so many in there. And like as an adult watching those, like, come on, Krabby Patty. You want a
Yes.
Krabby Patty? as an adult watching those and listening to what's going on, like you know more than what the kids know because your mind is more developed and you're like, they're really watching this.
But I do believe Disney because when you watch a Disney PG
there's
movie,
a lot of Disney movies like that.
Even though it's not a cartoon, they do have like adult jokes built in, but you have to be like an adult.
You have to, they're built in. It's a lot of the Disney movies.
Man, we was on this one
So,
for a minute.
Takara said, so I asked, when do you introduce birth control to your daughter?
Ooh.
I feel like if you know your daughter's sexually active,
or she gonna be fast or have to trot, or you think she might be easily manipulated, high school, maybe even middle school.
Maybe middle, put that rod. I mean, there's
put that thing in her arm. I won't trust no middle. I won't trust nobody with no pill.
I'm sorry. No pill, or
I'm not trusting no kid to take no pill.
Take out. So you have to use your discretion at that. But I feel like if I found out that my child was already sexually active,
she's going straight to the doctor.
As soon as I know we're going.
She's getting that thing in her arm, and it's not coming out until she graduate.
Yep.
Ronnie said 8. Hey, Ronnie. 8 years old. 8 is young, but kids are fast. Like we said, kids are fast.
Yeah, they be rubbing on each other during that time in kindergarten.
Devrion said parents have to parent.
Yeah, but they also have to. Yeah, parents have to parent. But when you got children raising children, they're so busy trying to worry about live their life, be in the club, chase the streets, that they're not worried about what their kids are doing. So those kids raise themselves.
Because I have a lot of kids that watch their younger siblings. You know that.
Yeah.
A lot of the older kids watch their younger siblings, and the parents are either at work or doing whatever, running the streets, whatever.
Marquintus said, but Disney don't really try to hide those messages sometimes.
If you're an adult, yes, you can notice it. From a kid's perspective, you're probably not going to notice it right off the bat unless they're like super intelligent.
Yeah. I think it's kind of to keep the parents engaged because they know the parents might end up watching
it with them.
The kids.
Like, ooh, look at that thing in the background. They had a ding laying on the castle.
Devrion said that girls had babies at Carver in the 7th grade. They already
That's
had
true
babies.
Though. They had babies in 7th.
Yeah.
I had someone.
I'm blessed. Thank you, Jesus.
I had somebody graduate who was already on their second child. You say you had an 8th grader on the second child, so
yeah.
It happens. Not in the 7th grade. That means the kid's probably grown.
But Disney don't really be trying to hide those messages sometimes. Oh, we already said that. So final thoughts on the age parents should have sex talk with their kids.
Somebody said Blue Lagoon was basically a Disney porno.
That movie was a little too much.
And girls,
Roger Rabbit, that had a sexy, that had some sex stuff in it too, like behind the scenes stuff.
Well, I mean, look at Jessica Rabbit.
Well, I know,
Jessica Rabbit looked like a whole porn star.
A whole porn star.
Or prostitute, whichever way you want to take it. But that was good, guys. We was on that one for a minute. Like, we got deep on that.
That's a good topic, though, because you know what? For some parents, it's hard to have that talk with their kids.
It is.
It's super hard to have that talk with their kids.
But you better have it with your kids.
And every time I talk to my son about sex, he be like, I'm like, well, it's funny. Why are you talking to me, mommy, about this? I'm like, if I don't talk to you, who will?
Who will, right.
So we're having the talk. He be like, I'm like, you know how he is, too. I be like, what is wrong with him? Like, he just be laughing. Like,
go have a conversation.
Yes. You see, I bet you your son gonna be like,
No, my son gonna be like, Mom,
but why are you asking me?
So Marquintus said it's crazy how sometimes parents blame the media on why their kids are doing crazy things, but they should really look in their household and see why the kid
because it does start in the household.
It does, and a lot of times kids pick up those little things because they see and hear those things at home before they even see or hear it in the streets. So
if it's hard, Samad said if it's hard to talk about, then you don't know your child. That's true too.
AJ just
said 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, okay, that means keep talking about sex
to your child.
Start at 5 and keep going
and progress every year.
Hey AJ,
of your sex talk.
5, I can't.
5 is young though,
but
you know, kids are grown.
5 just might be good touch, bad touch. Don't
if somebody touches you, tell mommy or daddy. Yeah,
I mean,
so you can start with that type of stuff because a lot of kids do get molested now. All right, a whole nother topic though. Let's move on. Yeah.
All right, guys. Should you follow your mind or heart when you are pursuing love?
Ooh, mind or heart?
You need both.
Your mind's telling you one thing, but your heart's telling you another.
He spelled pursuing wrong.
But my mind. But like, listen.
You need both.
You think you need both? Why?
Because sometimes your heart gonna lead you in the wrong direction, and your brain gotta be like, "Hey, dummy, hello, this ain't working." So
you say you need both?
You need both. Heart.
What's more credible, your brain or your heart?
It better be.
I think your heart can lead you down the wrong path sometimes, though, and your brain just get lost in the sauce. So sometimes you need to refer to your brain to make you think logically about certain situations. I don't know. That's a tough question.
All both
though.
of them. That's
You
what I
do
think.
need both of them. What do you think?
I'll say this. Sex was made to be in the covenant of marriage, and when you don't follow that, it taints your mind. And I ain't preaching to nobody because I'm just as guilty as anybody else. But I will say in situations where I wasn't sexually active with the person, I was able to see things a lot more clearly, and I wasn't digmatized. Because good dick will have you staying with somebody for like a good 6 months at first, and you don't know. Sorry, y'all. We had some background. And you don't know what that dick is, what kind of monster
background dancer.
What kind of monster that dick is attached to until like the newness kind of wears off, the demons, and then you start seeing that person. You was like, dang, that dick is connected to that. You be like, what am I doing?
What the what?
So I mean, if you can keep your mind clear, then I would say follow your mind.
It's hard to do if you're just like.
Like you said, if you're lost in this house, it's gonna be hard to keep your mind clear. And then your heart, a lot of times your heart can lead you the wrong way because you think about what you've gone through with that person, how much time you invested in that person, and a lot of people will sit here and be like, I ain't about to start over. We just gonna I just got to do what I do, and they're afraid to start over. So they follow their heart because they don't want to start over
and hope it don't break.
So I'm gonna say I will say this. Don't follow your mind or your heart. You should talk to outside people and get some sort of unbiased. Yeah, get some sort of unbiased opinions about it. Because I feel like both your brain and your heart can be tainted at different times.
All right, Marquinta said, is that where we are? Yeah. When you're pursuing love, you should follow your heart. Samaj said both. Both of them. Both of them. Deveron said your mind, your heart will betray you. It will. Dominique said both. Marquinta said, look, I smoke. So he following his heart then because that brain ain't got too many cells left.
His memory messed up.
Sometimes, but I feel like if you follow your mind, you'd be overthinking it. Deshaun. Oh, I don't have to click to see more.
Oh, wow. Takara said both of them. Antonio said your brain. Takara said both.
Oh, I done missed those. Wait, what we at?
AJ,
we got a lie. Y'all was on this one.
AJ said then your heart got to be
cautious with your heart.
Guard your heart.
Deshaun said he follows both because your mind could tell you, try to tell me the truth while I'm just focusing on how my heart feels or vice versa. Wow. Hey, Ray.
Deveron. What? Lay it to smack it down.
He said he was standing up in it.
Whoa.
Stand up in it.
Oh my God.
Carter, the question is, are you currently dickmatized?
Who asked that?
Oh, no, I asked that.
Oh, shut up.
I said, well, what is that?
See, what happened was I had asked that.
Oh, you had asked that.
The people on
Are you going to answer because the people want to know?
What I will say is, it is good. You hear me? But I'm not digmatizing the fact that I'm blind to what's going on. I'm very aware and alert.
All right.
Of my surroundings.
Very aware.
Very
alert.
Even the ones that lurk in the shadows. I'm alert to those too.
Period. Antonio said people out here looking like a fool following their heart. Out here taking ass whoopings.
But I love you.
But I love you, Jody.
Taking ass whoopings.
I don't know. I don't know who taking that. He must have saw a video or something.
Desiree said soul ties.
Soul ties.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
those are so dangerous.
Tamari said brain says I love them. Heart, man, you think you in love? We ain't going through this again now. Oh my gosh. Where we at? Marquintas?
Yeah.
It's best to get busy after you get to know the person. I finally know what that means because I was just dicking to find the right one.
You was dicking to find the right one.
Whoa.
But that's the
You
truth.
need to stay with the right head.
And not the wrong head.
But that's the truth. That's a lot of times how people get
Yeah,
around.
that's true.
I get around.
Money moves.
G2G. Money moves love, y'all. You think? So can money buy love, right?
Absolutely.
A broken heart is very dangerous.
That's
Yes,
what
AJ.
A broken heart is very dangerous.
Very.
But people that go around and breaking their own hearts because they messed up situations to just really learn how
That
to.
is true, though. You mess up a good situation.
You don't have nothing to blame but yourself. And so be mad at yourself and stop taking it out
things
on
for
other people.
granted and take it out. Yeah.
Deveron said toxic sex be the best though.
How you said that before me? I don't see it yet.
Oh, it just loaded on
mine's
here.
slow.
It's all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, Deveron.
He said
Yeah,
it's
but
the
he
best.
did say toxic sex.
Some people
I
are-
thought they said makeup
some people
sex
are-
is the
Are
best.
you the toxic?
I know I was
person?
gonna say that. Some
Yeah,
people are
right.
super toxic though. Like they like that toxic stuff. I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
Y'all can have the
You
toxic
can
stuff.
have toxic. I don't need it.
Marquita said he ended up with 2 kids doing that. Oh my
It
gosh.
happens. It happens. It happens, guys. It happens, folks.
Yeah.
All right. So final thoughts. Final thoughts. Heart or mind?
Both.
I'm gonna say get somebody else's mind to tell you.
I don't know, cause some people ain't rap too tight.
Right.
But I mean, you should be cautious about who
Right.
you
It
seek
depends.
counsel in. But people from the outside looking in can always see things a lot differently because you have your emotions and other things wrapped up in the situation, and we tend to make excuses for people because we care about them or because we love them. So when you seek like outside advice, be careful of who you seek it from. But I do feel like their brain, along with kind of what your heart is saying, might be the good mixture to kind of figure out what to trust.
You gotta make sure.
Whoa, we about to move on, but we can't now.
We can't now. We got
All right,
to
let's see. And Deshaun said females also got good WAP. Sometimes men get lost in the walls. All right. Deborah said crazy women be having that WAP. I haven't been not anymore.
Word of the night is WAP, apparently.
Okay.
All right, love is not something you pursue, though. Love is not a career or an accomplishment you chase. Love is natural. Love is constant growth. Love is repeated healing. Love is endless education. So you allow love, but also allow love to teach you. All right, Yasmar.
Okay.
Mind, then heart. As a relationship reaches a new level, repeat at each level.
Okay.
Repeat at each level. That sounds like a recipe. A recipe for success.
Desiree bust out laughing. Marquinta said I had an ex in high school that didn't know what she wanted.
That's like most high schoolers though. High school, you
She's
can't.
still a baby.
Right.
Don't
Like
nobody know what they want in high school.
when you're in high school, I don't even advise people to get in
you
a
don't even know
relationship.
what you want for dinner in high
When
school.
you in high school, you think the person that you with is gonna be who you end up with, married, kids, house, all
Vanessa!
Hey, Vanessa!
We missed you. Samaj said if you're seeking counsel, go sit on the couch. Don't talk to friends about it.
Exactly, because you gotta
But
know where your
sometimes-
friend's mind at. Sometimes
Well, I have good
their
friends,
mind is not
so-
in the right place.
I have good friends.
Or,
I trust my friends.
Or it might just be that they can't relate to something that they haven't been through as well. It
That
may
part
not ever
too.
be that they have.
I'm
that.
not gonna give my married
That's
friends
true.
advice
Because
I
you've
ain't
never been married.
So
And
But I honestly speaking, like you really could give advice because your parents have been married for how long? 40 years?
40 years. I could say from what
Same
I've
with
seen
me.
from my parents, but I would.
But
never
I
come
can't
from
give them a
my
personal.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I can just tell you, but I can't. Might not be 100%.
that's
Because what works for somebody else might not work for you.
Sergio says, "Heart is love. The mind is a check valve on reality of that love."
Right? Hey,
Senior
Sergio.
year different though.
Somebody senior year different though. Senior year, boy, you was in
You
love.
Still a child.
Yeah, y'all don't know. When you're in high school, you don't know what
once
you
you
want.
hit that college campus,
That's it.
everything changed.
When you're in high school, people don't know what they want. You got seniors dating ninth graders.
So this is
Exactly. What's up with that? You one step away from me.
I better file. That happens though. Like they don't know. They just be out there, just whatever.
well. This next topic was actually sent in from one of our viewers.
Oh, this is a viewer's choice topic.
This is a viewer's choice topic. One of you guys can do it. My
All right,
eyes
Angie here.
cross-eyed.
Okay.
Angie.
What age is a parent no longer responsible for their child's negative actions?
Woo!
So when is the mammy and the pappy no longer responsible
Ooh.
for the pig-headed stuff that their
their child is
does?
doing? That is a really,
That's a
really
hard
good question, and it's super hard. So that question brings up a lot of background, though. Like it depends. Like, has this parent? No. Has this parent actually been parenting? That's the first question I'm gonna ask. Because if they have been parenting, then at any age, like a kid knows right from wrong. I feel like by the time they're 15 or 16, they know what they're doing and they know right from wrong. And if they continue to choose the wrong choices, then they need to be suffering the consequences. The parents should no longer be responsible for their negative actions. I would say 16.
That was what I was gonna say.
16. Because you know better. So when you know better, you do better. If you continue to
Not high
do
school.
bad and do negative things, and I raised you to do right things and to be positive and to do what you got to do, and you still choose to do that,
Yeah, I was definitely saying
That's on
16.
you. Because I'm not going to keep running behind you if you want to keep doing bad things. I'm here to support you through the positivity and help you be successful. But when you know right from wrong, 16 is a good age. You're 2 years away from being an adult.
Is it
like
16
you know better?
the age of consent?
Yeah, I think
16 is the age of
So
consent
you're
for
done.
sex, and 16 is the age
So your son
where
being 16. So are you saying that? I'm just trying to bring it all full circle.
That
So
she's
since your son is
instilled
16,
in that child,
are
what he's
you
supposed to
saying
do?
that you're done? You're not going to take any responsibility for any decisions,
any negative
decisions
decisions that he makes. He knows right from wrong. Yeah. So if there's consequences behind those decisions, he's gonna face those consequences.
Oh, y'all, we blowing up. We done got extra.
Oh, we gotta read
viewers.
these.
We got comments. This thing just
Hey
keeps
y'all.
sliding.
Hey.
Okay.
So what do you think? Like as far as
I don't know. With my
It's-
son
that's what I say
knocking on
depends.
16, I can't.
But you
I can't
know
sit
what
here
you've done
and
as a
say-
parent.
I know what I've done with it as a parent, but I can't say that. I don't know. I guess I kind of feel.
so if
like,
your child go out and kill somebody right now and they say we taking the mama to jail because it's your fault.
Oh wait,
You're responsible.
no. See,
You're responsible.
No.
You get-
no.
yeah.
That's not what we was discussing.
No, but I'm
That's not what
saying.
we was discussing.
You know what I'm saying? Or
No, but I kind of feel
get
like
kinda-
I kind of feel like it should be like I should at least carry you through high school, and then I feel like once you
so if your son is at 16 and at 15, 16, he starts doing bad stuff. You tell him that's bad. He continues to do bad stuff at 16, at 17. You're gonna still be held, like hold yourself accountable for that, even though you know you've taught him right from wrong.
Well, I already said if my son takes the wrong path, which by the grace of God he is not,
Right.
that like the first time, okay, I can
You're gonna
stand
do whatever
with
you can do
I can
to
do
see-
whatever I can do
to
to
help
help
them.
you.
Yeah.
But after that point, then you're on your own basically. After I might take it as, hey, he didn't know, he messed up. He a kid. I'm gonna try to help you as much as I can, but then if you turn around and do something
Somebody
else,
said when
then
they
I can't
older,
really
they
help
right
you.
from wrong.
But I still feel like
So you're thinking 18.
yeah, I feel
We're
like
thinking
18.
more like 16.
I feel like
All
more
right.
like 18.
Well,
Or
Mark
18.
Quintus said
Because
18.
you are considered an adult.
Samaj 16.
Where we at?
Toussaint never. You're saying you should never be responsible if you teach your
If you're
kid right
teaching,
from
that's
wrong.
what I'm saying. Like
They make
at
those
some
decisions.
Because at the end of the day, you can teach your kid everything to do right.
And they still
And
are
they
going to be
still
on their
can
own
go
mind.
out there and do wrong, and they're gonna look at you like, "Oh, was she a bad parent, or was he a bad parent?" But you know you did everything right to raise that child. Like they have to be accountable at some age.
point. Yep.
Why?
Damari said 18. AJ said you got teachers dating students.
That's on the news all the time.
Yeah, straight up. Devrion said when they old enough to know right from wrong. Sergio said never. Takara said legally 18 but morally never.
So
Legally
Never.
18.
But
I mean, they're a
morally
child
never,
as
though?
an adult, so they're legally at 18. They
I
are
know, but
considered
she's
an
saying
adult.
morally never. Like that's saying like no matter what age they get, you're
But
still
you
gonna
know,
be held
because
responsible
And
for
that's
that
everybody
action.
has free
for
will.
a lot of
Right.
parents, though.
Everybody has free
honestly,
will.
never is a reality for a lot of
I feel
parents.
like if you haven't been parenting your child and teaching them right from wrong, you should always
You
be
are
responsible. You are
responsible for a lot of
responsible no
their
matter what, because you
actions.
should have took the time to instill those values and instill right and wrong into that child from an early age.
Yep.
Like you're always going to be responsible because you failed. That's
Or
how
it's
I felt.
the
just
kid.
It's just
Right.
the person in general. Like I can say, because I'm the youngest of 10 kids, I can understand why somebody would say never, because I feel like my mom as a parent was a great mom, but some of her kids took
Different paths, though.
Different paths.
That's what I was
or
gonna
whatever.
say.
And then I feel like, for example, with myself, like once I went to college, my mom pretty much, she was there for advice
Right.
to help me, but I pretty much made my own responsible decisions.
Because you
Some
knew
other
better.
siblings not so much, and
But
she
they
had
still
to-
knew better, right or wrong.
They,
Right.
I mean, they knew better, but they just didn't do better. And
Everybody
I feel like
takes their own-
she's
that's how I
bear the
feel.
burden of, trying to make sure the kids stay on the right path, or just being there for them, basically through everything.
Yep. Shalina wants to know, would you let your child wear what she wants to wear? And that's definitely something good.
Once
That's
you
a good
start
topic.
buying
That's a
what
good
you
topic.
want to wear, you can wear what
First
you
of all,
want.
you're not finna go out here look like a hoochie at 12 and 13.
Humpback, hoochie mama.
So no, there's gonna be some
Yeah,
guidelines and
I-
parameters.
That's a good topic, Shalina, and we're
we
gonna
definitely
finish
gonna
these
add that.
comments, and
Yeah.
we're gonna go through. And if we have time, we're definitely gonna circle back to that,
Your
because that's
topic.
definitely a good thing to
Good,
discuss while we're on
Desiree.
kids. Desiree said, "That is your legacy. You are always partially responsible, but 16 for logistics."
All right.
Samaj, parents are best friends now. They don't
That
get their
is
kids,
true.
That's
but
true.
the
That's
same.
true.
I think
My bestie,
because
my mommy's my
some of
bestie.
the parents are younger versus
That clubbing with the kids.
you know, and they
the
don't want to
parent
let
is
it go.
18 and up.
Like,
club
you
is
know,
18,
18,
30, club
like,
30.
hey,
But you
if-
get your 18
you got to
clubbing.
think about it. If you were
Stop.
16 and you had a baby,
I'm coming.
We covered.
you're 32.
Yeah, we're like,
and
I'm
your
not going
kid
with
is
you
only
guys.
15, so
All right.
that's what it is.
Kente said 17. Antonio said you can't control what these kids do, no matter how you raise them. And that's what I was saying. Like, they still have a choice at the end of the day. If they want to go out
Everybody
and do bad,
has free will.
they're going to do bad. Like, you can raise them. Like I said, you can raise them to be the most perfect child or whatever, but they're still going to do what they want to do.
Yeah, that's the same way as people try to cheat-proof their relationships. No, people have free will. If they want to go out and cheat, they're going to go out and cheat. Like, if that's what they desire,
That's what they're going to do.
Yep.
Sergio said, AJ said 21. Sergio said, most bad choices are between 18 and 24. They need your guidance.
I agree.
I'm not responsible for your choices, but I will guide you.
Guide you, right. Because you need to take responsibility for your own actions.
You chose
and
them.
choices.
Seymour.
Seymour Deshaun.
Deshaun.
Like his middle name is Seymour. So it falls back on how the child was raised.
Period.
16 is a good age to start letting them start to handle their own consequences of their actions. Yes, you'll always be my child, but know my time is over. And it's your own responsibility. I'll always be here if you need help, but I'm through taking the blame.
Right. Shalina.
I just read.
But in the day, I knew your asthma about to act up. We know that. He said, but in the day, that's not how the law look at it. Child is not going until they hit 18. Samaj said, not too busy, any bubbles, but most folks, what? Not to bust. Oh, sorry, not to bust any bubbles, but most folks that say never usually feel guilty about how they parented their kids at some point. I hope I'm wrong, though.
That could be true.
Yeah. Deshaun said,
I agree with you.
I'll always be your parent, but it's time for you to grow up and take your own responsibilities.
Right. Like, parents are always supposed to be there for the kids to, like, fall back on for advice, for everything, counseling, anything. Mm-hmm. But when you choose to make those wrong decisions, sometimes you have to suffer the consequences, or you're not going to learn.
Got to. Takara said, I'm my daughter's bestie. However, she knows I'll box her.
Period.
Scrap up. Scrap up.
Oh, Selena.
Hey, Kiki.
Said, if your child don't have no God in them, how do you expect them to be obedient to anything?
All right.
That's true. That is that, and kids watch how their parents, the things that their parents do. So that old saying of "do as I say, not as I do," that doesn't work for this day and age of kids, because they are so driven on what they see. Everything's social media, so they follow what they see. So do as I say, not as I do. That's not going to work for this generation of kids.
Not this generation. This is a different generation.
You literally have to lead by example. Otherwise, you're going to lead your kids down a bad path.
Right. Deshaun said, I'm not here no more to baby you. You're almost an adult. I have taught you and raised you the best way I know how.
Yep. And Shalini says, I think if you have God in everything you do, your kids would come up doing the right thing. People forgot about,
I don't know if I can agree with that.
How God can turn a bad kid into a good person.
I agree to a certain extent, because you have kids that grow up in the church that still sneak out and do stuff that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've had kids
it's
tell
not
me
always based on how you raise. It's just your mindset. Because you can, as a parent, you can do everything right by a child and for a child, and they can still go out and do whatever they want to do if that's what they want.
And they were raised in the church, Sunday school,
so everything church,
Bible
but they out
study,
here
midweek service and Sunday service, you know, and they still do what they want to do.
Church conventions fool you, most stuff.
Right. Shalina says, if you put God first in everything, trust me, your kids will be better than what they are.
We know
give
a
your
lot
kids
of preachers' kids.
I know a lot of PKs
that ain't.
That's not,
But I think there's a difference between giving your kids to God and forcing God down your kids' throat. There's a difference.
And that could be the,
I grew up in a household where I forged my own relationship with God. Yes, I had to go to church, but it wasn't like sitting here, like I wasn't forced to be in church 4 or 5 days a week or something like that. Like, I got to forge my own relationship. I think that helped me.
Antonio said, it's not how a child was raised. I know killers that was raised in the church.
Amen.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
And what about Samaj?
Samaj
said preachers' kids are the biggest freaks.
Cop kids too. And Deshaun talking about I'm a PK. Oh, Lord.
Okay. Oh, what?
Lord, not with that mouth. Not with that mouth. No, I'm kidding.
And then Debrion said facts to Samaj.
That is so true. Like, it's just hard.
All right, guys.
Final thoughts.
I want to get to this last topic. And
We got 5 minutes.
I know, but I want to.
What's the last topic?
I want to do it. I want to do it.
What is it? Let me see.
I want to do it.
You want to get to this topic?
I know.
All right, we can do the last topic. Let's go.
Because I thought about it today on the way home.
Well,
from
actually, a
work.
bishop's child. Look at this child.
The dang a bishop.
AJ, so you just have to whoop them.
Whoopings don't work. AJ.
Whoopings don't work for
Bro, all
everybody.
these comments.
And talk to them and be more involved. Samaj's true story. Antonio said a preacher just killed his wife. Who raised him?
Exactly.
That's what people say. That's crazy though. Yes, that just happened.
And Shalina said, that's right. At the same time, I know a lot of people change their life as they grow up. Yeah. And sometimes people want to be rebels and they want to go away from what they were taught. But if you instill certain things in them, eventually they will shift back to their roots.
Hopefully.
All right.
At
At some point.
Thank you guys. That was a good topic.
I know.
Actually, it was a good topic.
I got this one.
All right, we got one more topic we're going to do. Well, we have actually 3 more topics, but one more.
We're going to do this one.
One
We got
more.
4 minutes. Is it true for men, love is about the right timing, and for women, love is about the right person?
I think we need to tap into the men for the men's question.
For the men. Men
For
answer
men's
for the
side,
men.
But women, I would say about the right person.
Because timing really doesn't mean anything. Cause
We'll change
when
our
you
life
meet-
quick.
Well, when you meet the right person, it's the right person.
we
It
be
doesn't matter
cooking, we be
when,
cleaning.
what season it is.
We be
She gonna be
cleaning.
cooking and cleaning and cleaning and cooking. She gonna be
Constantly.
Cleaning her. Yes, she does.
Oh my god.
Hey.
But yeah, like definitely for women, I do agree with that. Like it's about the right person.
Right person. We will so get our life together for the right
Like
person.
she could be working 3 jobs and do like just be super busy, but meet the right person and then
And she'll
boom,
be like, boom,
there it is. I mean,
I'll
we're
do
gonna make it
sacrifices
work.
for that person. I'll make it work for that person. And I don't want people to get the right person confused with a good person.
Right.
Because
Because there can be a good person.
A woman can be involved with a good man.
But not
if he is not what she feels is the right person, she won't make the necessary adjustments and changes to her life to really make that relationship truly work. But before we go to the men, I'm going to give my opinion on the men.
Go.
I think that for men, it is the right timing because men come across so many good women in their life, but because they came to them in a time when they weren't ready, they weren't mature, they weren't in the place they wanted to be in their life,
They
passed
passed up on
them
that.
up.
Yep.
And then 2 years later, they see that this really good woman is married to this other great man, and that could have been their woman, but they just weren't ready at that time.
And
And
now-
I have seen guys, once they get ready, whoever is within arm's reach,
don't
that's
matter.
who they go with.
Yeah.
It don't matter
Girl, get
who
over
she
here.
be.
Get over here.
It don't matter who she be. You heard
Get over
me?
here. Y'all show
They
me
just feel
some-
like, get over here. Because she just happens to be in the right area during
At
the
the right
that
time.
he's ready. And he don't even like really love her or want to be with her like that. But because she's there, they deal with it.
Oh, wow.
All right,
Roll with
so let's read some of the comments. Stop being a best friend and be we're let's see.
Samaj.
Where are we at? Go ahead. I don't know where we are.
Oh, speaking for men, it's both.
Oh,
Samaj
for men,
said.
no. School me, Samaj,
She
because
said
I
it's
just
the
thought
right-
about this
School
there.
us.
Timing
School me on
and
that.
the right person.
All right.
AJ said, I don't know. It's
I
all right,
don't know.
young buck.
It's all right.
It's
You
all
not-
right, young buck. You
you're
still in
not
your
ready to
20s.
have
You
a
still in your
conversation.
prime.
You in your 20s, AJ. It's all right. It's all right. The
right
right
person
person
can
can
change
Oh, go ahead.
any man.
The right person can change any man. Nah, bro.
The right person.
Nah,
That's
if
not
they don't
true.
come at the right time.
Because if they don't come at the right
If they don't
time,
come at
that
the
man
right
ain't
time,
changing. If
is
he
not
still
gonna
want to be a hoe, he gonna be a hoe.
Oh, he gonna still be
Period.
slinging that dick. He's still gonna be giving community dick if that's what
Right,
he wanna
that's
do.
what he
If
wanna
ain't
do.
ready, come on now,
Timing
bruh.
is everything.
But how
Timing is
y'all know
everything.
that she was the right person? But
But no, because
sometimes
sometimes chicks will stick it out for like 5-6 years while he goes through those horrible phases, and then he marries her when he's
But she
finally
might
getting
be,
ready.
okay, baby, let me know what you need. And he probably needs somebody to be like, listen here, let me tell
Maybe
you what
he
you
ends
gonna
up
do.
with her
Then that's not the right
So,
person for you then.
That's what I'm saying. So it
That
might
ain't
be,
the right
Well,
person.
I'ma
it could be
skip
that she's
down.
a great
Wait, how you
woman.
gonna skip all of them?
Because
No,
Kente
don't skip
agrees.
comments. No,
Kente
don't skip
agrees with
comments.
me.
Let's go in order.
Hurry up, get there.
Antonio said, yes, it is. Women love the right person. That's good for them. Takara said, "Bingo, ladies, you'll change your phone number for the right man."
I'm not changing my phone number. I
had this phone number too long.
Since ninth grade.
I done had this phone number since college.
For like dang near
or
2
high
years.
school. Which
No,
one?
No, I ain't changing my number. Sorry, Pooh.
Somebody's okay. Where we at? Because some kids take their mama joke when you either. Where we at?
That's old.
That's old comment. I don't agree with Riri. Is that
Somebody is.
Okay.
On my side.
And Deborah said men come across so many bad women.
That. Yeah.
Women are just as grimy as men.
How you getting them and
All right. We come. Oh, okay. Those are thoughts, Deborah, not women.
Shalina said, if you have a good understanding with your man, it was well. Timing is everything.
Thank you, Kente. Timing is everything.
You was ready for that comment.
I wanted that
Oh,
comment.
that's what you were trying to
minutes ago. Yes, Kente. Thank you. You agree with
She
me?
want to
Timing?
skip over
Everybody that disagree with me and dive into the people that do.
All right.
Thank you, Kente. Appreciate you, brother.
Shalina says, my man is a good understanding person when it comes down to women, and I love that because he put God first in everything I do also. All right, then.
All right, girl.
Shout out to your man.
Woo woo.
AJ said, I ain't in my prime yet. I'm a big buck.
What?
He said you a big buck.
You ain't in your prime yet.
Antonio said, I see a lot of women loving the wrong man. They love the help.
What? What the hell, Antonio?
Yeah, explain.
They do be loving the wrong man, though.
Shalina said, God said, when a man finds a good thing, no one cannot take that away.
Deshaun.
Seymour rolling.
All right, Deshaun.
I got you.
She got you.
I'm glad.
To me, I want the right person. Timing doesn't really matter. I want to find a wife, not a girlfriend. I want to find the one I can just vibe with no matter the time. I'll still find time for her. I'm willing to change my schedule. I'm only speaking for myself, though. I just feel like timing really doesn't matter. The right woman could change me. I want to pipe the right one.
I want to
Pick the right one. Pick the
I was
right
like, pipe. I was
Men
like,
and women
freaky.
can get dick and pussy from anywhere, but finding that person that's worth it takes time, and I'm willing to wait. All right,
that's your best storyline ever, Deshaun. That's your best short story right there. Hey, Stefan. Hey, Papa Fields.
How come I don't see him? No. He one of them sneak watchers.
Demaria said every man looks for something different, just as women. For some men, it's time. For others, it's the person. Hell, women are worse than men. I don't agree with that.
I don't agree
we
either.
need you to elaborate.
That
on
women are worse than men. We dealt with this during Battle of the Sexes.
Yeah, we did deal with this during Battle of the Sexes. I'm married and it's been a year already, Shalina. All right.
I've been through. Oh, go ahead. Oh, I've been through.
No, I'm just playing. Go ahead, friend. I'm just playing with you. I had to do it.
I've been through a boyfriend relationship. Important thing is not all what I think it is. Important thing is not all what I think it is.
Sergio said the right person when both are ready. Takar said, Deshaun,
Yes.
Deshaun, get it. Papa said, hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Oh, now I see it.
Guys, like we're totally
Guys,
over time.
we are totally out of time, overtime. Tonight has been a blast. I just want to say thank you to all of you guys that are watching and following and commenting and interacting with us. We had some really good topics.
Real good. Like,
this is real good.
We had a lot of comments. I was just looking at my phone go
Scroll. Y'all was on it tonight. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Well, tune in
next time.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Next week we might not be. First football
Nah,
games on Thursday.
it's high school football.
Angie got
season.
herself.
My birthday is
And her birthday next week.
Our
so
birthday's next week.
We got some festivities lined up.
But next Thursday high school football season starts, so we gotta
We're on
go
duty.
and support. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my son got a football game.
Yeah, so next Thursday we gonna be here.
But the third, don't worry, we gonna tag y'all. We're gonna tag y'all. So we'll be here the Thursday.
I just want to say it's great to be a pioneer.
Oh Lord!
Let me end the live. End the live.
End
the live. End the live.
Oh my God! Somebody put this.
They're still
Oh, we're
on.
back, but we had some more comments.
Okay, let's read them.
Damari,
Are you unmuted?
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, we're back. We forgot to do our proper closing because somebody want to cheer for
No, we got more comments.
Somebody went.
Girl,
okay,
we
I'm
got
done.
more
All
comments.
right,
let's read the last
Happy
comments.
birthday, Angie and Sakura.
Hey, Virgos.
I don't know if AJ's nose is running or if he's asleep.
Oh, that means he's crying because
Wait.
we're leaving.
Oh, hearts.
Oh, I thought he
Damari-
was like drooling in his
Wait, what
sleep.
Damari say?
Okay.
Where some women don't know what they want, others have the right person, but they believe it's not what they want. Leave, then find someone else, then want the last person back.
Yeah,
First
they
of all,
do. They do
you
do
talking
that.
about what Demaria said like you can't read. You just wanted me to read it. Y'all see how she
Did
played
Sean
that?
say I ain't for real? Just wait. One.
Oh my God!
Wait for the
Antonio,
rain to stop.
go to Antonio's. Hold on.
I need some Trojan tickets.
My baby mama. We'll see what we
Well,
can
I'm
do. We'll see
glad
what we
I'm a
can do.
pioneer.
Well,
so
thank
we
you,
got no
Shalina. We're glad you
problem.
enjoyed your first time.
Yay,
You were
come back,
awesome. Please
Shalina.
come back. You had some awesome comments.
Yes, you
You
did.
really do got to go though.
We really do. It's
All
past.
right, y'all.
It's past our bedtime.
It's still great to be a pioneer.
All right,
We're
guys.
ready to go for
So,
the night.
thank you guys for tuning in once again. Make sure you're following us on all 3 platforms. What else? Bye. Bye.